Welcome back to Boston, the site of some historical tea parties over the years, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Bruins, and they're ready to go. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Bruins win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Hedman. And he connects with the long ball.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
And a great save.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that play.
Point toward the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you find your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency and attack.
And he takes the pass. And he catches that one with the glove. Handles it over to Lindholm. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. Tremendous magical passing performance here. Oh, that's blocked in front. Across the blue line. He comes up with it. Scooped up against the box. Save made by the keeper.
He's peppered with shots. Got to find a way to weather the storm now.
Oh, wow.
Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
Boston's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
The Bruins have it now. From the left side, takes it to center. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Feeds the puck to Sheary. Here's a chance. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. On the redirect. Puck picked up by Brasso. The Bruins take it along the wall. And that pass goes off a stick. Up along the wing. Look out, here they come on the attack. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Keeps possession. Cuts to the pass.
It's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Tampa Bay still down here in the first despite the multiple scoring opportunities. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the Bruins are tied up there. Picked up along the wall by Costello. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Trying to shake loose. He's clear. Oh, save! And it's kicked away. Poor pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone.
I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Bruins have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Sends the pass over. Tony bodies in the way. Stopped by Sweden. Oh, he got hit. Train there. What a collision.
talk about the goal scorer, but how about the player moving the puck here, James? I mean, incredible vision and a set of hands to hit the open player.
The Lightning have once again made this a hockey game, Cheryl.
Well, it's amazing when they cut their lead in half. You can see the body language and the confidence that they're starting to play with. A lot riding on this face-off right here.
Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Great reach by Paul. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Here's a chance on the attack. That was amazing. What a save by Vasilevsky. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Despite outshooting the opposition. Sends it out in front, and that's intercepted. On the open ice, they gain the line. Great save by Vasilevsky. What a steal in his own end.
Tampa Bay's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks in a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounders, should we assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Tampa Bay is not going to want to change much from that opening frame, James. They got a little bit unlucky there, and their opponent got opportunistic as they're now trailing by one.
Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. Moves the puck along the half wall. On the left side, he moves it up ahead. Look at this! Let's it go! What a save! Oh my goodness, I thought they had it there on the rush! Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And he feeds it down to Coyle. The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Oh, what a hit! He got all of that hip check. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Here's a short pass to Sheary. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Shot! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. The Bruins going to work on offense. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. This is just a great goal, James, and just reiterates that in today's game, the hands are separate from the body. He's stumbling and still has his eyes on the puck. Not in the greatest position, but manages to get a shot off that beats the tender.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Puck hops into the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Loses his balance on the play. Pass across to Brazeau. The Bruins take it from the side. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How'd he hang on to that?
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of strikes. Oh, Mason with the paddle save. And then it moves it quickly to Welch. Glendening into the offensive zone now on the attack. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass across to Pasternak. Fires it. Offense is on face-off and wins the draw. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Shuts him down.
This is a dialed-in goaltender. Very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low spot, and makes the save.
Scooped up along the wall by Lindholm. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And the middle frame almost done. Picked up along the boards by Geeky. Big hit along the boards.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder.
be next. It has been a tightly contested affair to this point, and here we go. Period number 3 is underway. The Bruins have it from the corner. Takes the shot. Comes into the big stop. Slides the puck across to Kucherov. Takes a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Tries to get it to Radish. Handles the pass at center.
Gensel's usually an impact player, and tonight he's been really quiet. You got to expect that he's going to find his game because he needs to if his team wants to win. This one's still close. They can still get it done, but he needs to be a difference maker.
And he slides it quickly to Hagel. Knocks the puck loose. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Denies him!
Vasilevsky's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Here's a shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Swayman! Oh, what another save!
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
And they continue to apply pressure here. And they're going to attack. Great pressure by Zadorov. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Gives him nothing in front.
Vasilevsky's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and the save percentage is an indicator of it.
Boston's got control of the puck. Beecher's moving it ahead. Look at this. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded.
Dropping the mitts.
They have to drop the mitts. When you hit their star player, you know he's not going to fight. So who comes in? A physical guy who knows how to drop the gloves and win it.
Right on that button, and this thing's over.
He got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one.
Teams will settle into the faceoff. Tampa Bay's across the blue line. Lays the body into that play. They've got numbers here. The Bruins have the puck in the corner. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Here's the chance. Oh, but just kind of muffles that one.
Because he's in tight. When you're in tight, you run out of
He's got a little jump. He's in. What is the save on the play? Here's the shot. Oh, what a glove save there. Denies him. He got all of it. Took it along the wall by Lindholm. Oh, he got all of it. And a save by Vasilevsky. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the defensive end. Dropped him in the open ice. Stopped by the goaltender.
Goaltender's very aware of where that puck is.
They've got numbers. Across the line. Textbook defensive effort to end that rush. Big time stop there. Slides it across. And he throws it wide of the net.
This is a tough game. You got to fight for your scoring chances, James, and this just seems like a race when the miss is wide.
Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Oh, a clutch save. He tips it. Scores. There it is. The go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
The Bruins coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third. Moves it to Brazil. From the right side, they gain the zone. The Bruins have got the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out of the How about those fans that already left? Wow, how are they feeling?
Not so good now.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Tampa Bay's going to start off with a puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Gains the zone to center. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Answered the call on that play. The puck is dropped. Hold it now. Who's the OT hero? Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. And that slides right out to center ice. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Through the middle. He can end it here. Oh, makes the save and will continue on.
Oh, you can just feel the adrenaline pumping with an opportunity like that. And this is where you throw your contract. You have to cash in.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Bruins will play it from the corner. Feeds it over. A howitzer. And that shot dies in traffic. Down to the final minute in overtime. And he denied that opportunity. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Cirelli's won it off the faceoff. Hegel's got the puck in his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Hedman. Good use of the body on the play. Trying to shake the defender. Good save! Vasilevsky's going to hang on for a whistle. A critical draw here. Off the draw, they win possession. Taken by Cirelli. Cuts into the paint. Good save, you've got to be better than that. Boston's in transition. Cuts it on in. Oh, what a save! Wow! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. He grabs the puck here on the court. Made the stop on that play. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Makes his presence known on the ice. The game on the line. Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's time to put up or shut up for both the goaltenders and the players. It's time for the shootout. And it comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shoot.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
We're still waiting for our first goal here in this shootout. Denied on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Well, he can really break it open here if he can deliver a snipe at this. Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Still no goals scored so far in this shootout. It's been all it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking it and
Shuts it down. What a save.
huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
On to the next round we go. It's been all goalies to this point. And he says, on that play.
Yeah, in the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
And shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Well, here's a chance to apply a little bit of pressure as there is still no score in this shootout. And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Makes the save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
McDonough's at center ice, and he gets the next crack to try to finally get a goal here. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at the celebration here, Cheryl.
And you gotta love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.